What? Welcome to Briar Patch 22. Today I'm going to be trimming up and preparing about a 10-pound brisket for Father's Day weekend. Why? Well, it's what me and my father-in-law want to eat. Everybody else is just going to have to suffer through it. Yeah, it's not going to be that bad. Did let my wife, my mother decide on the rub. I've got different ones out here. Yeah, we like Kinders and we like Pit Boss and we like Cosmos, and found this local one. I think it's called Honey Bacon Barbecue. Uh, Found a Badaya chili and lime. That's actually pretty good on some burgers. And we got Cosmos dry rub honey chipotle killer beef. That's pretty good too. We've used the Pit Boss smoky salt and cracked pepper. That's pretty good on some steaks. This stuff I think is absolutely disgusting. My wife kind of likes it. The cherry cola rub. Don't know why they felt the need to invent this, but they did. Ugh. Then you got the cowboy butter. That's good on a steak. But what we're going with today is hickory brown sugar. You can't go wrong with something sweet. That's the one that my wife wanted me to use. That's the one we're going with. So, got a 10-pound brisket here. Got a sharp knife. Going to trim up some of this fat. This is the first time I've seen a brisket with this little fat on it. The farm we got this cow from, we bought half a beef. They pride themselves on the fact that their cows don't have a lot of fat on them. They're lean, which, you know, is not a it's not a bad thing. But usually you want a little more fat on your brisket. So we're going to trim what we can and see what we end up with. We've got pieces like this right here that's got really thick pieces of fat. Just really hard. You want to trim that off and leave about a 1/4 inch of fat around it. And if you hear something clattering on the floor, that's probably a bulldog. He's waiting for trimmings. I cut way too much off of that right there. But I'm not a professional. I just practice and plant one. So, you got some thick pieces through here. You just want to try to shave the thicker pieces off without trying to cut through, but we'll get there. And you got pieces like this right here on the edge. It's just really thick. Let's try to trim this up as best we can. There's some really hard fat right there. You could render out. And if you can see right now, I've got a little fat French bulldog sniffing around my ankles, hoping that I drop something. I may include him in the video shortly. Seems like most people would rather see him than other things I do. So, Zeus, you don't get away from my feet. I'm not going to leave anything for you. I'm going to give it all to your sister. She's being nice and staying over there on the couch. Yeah. French bulldogs, they're worse than 2-year-old toddlers. Am I wrong, honey? Yeah, she doesn't want to speak. She's keeping her mouth shut. No, I'm not going to be talking on the video. That's about all I'm going to get on that side. Alright. That's the side that's supposed to go down. Then you get over here to this other side. Got a lot of hard fat through there. Got quite a bit through here. So let's see. Alright. Shave that off best we can. Man, it's trim this off here. Here, go away. Here's you a piece of fat. There we go. Now we're getting down to it. Oh, there you finally found it. Alright. Got a pretty heavy piece of fat right in here. Get that out. Now, if you don't want to just throw this away, and you're like me and you've got dogs, trust me, they'll love it. It's all natural. We're not one of these people that, oh, my dog's a vegan, I'm going to give it a salad. Don't do your dogs like that. Give them some meat. Definitely don't do your cats like that. You'll kill them. Cats are carnivores. They need protein. You're literally starving your cat to death if you try to make it vegan. Don't do it. Just don't. They'll love you more. I promise. Ugh. Well, Zeus would love anybody. They could probably walk in here with a bag of treats and rob us blind. He's a horrible guard dog. More off of this. Big section of fat right there. It's just not widespread. Don't worry, there'll be more for you. Now here comes Miss Sally. Well, if you'll bear with me for a few minutes, I'll be back just in a moment, and I'll get this thing trimmed up, and then we'll go to the road.